Hi, I'm Cherry from Church Robinson, and today we're going to be having a look at this beautiful 3-bedroom detached residence, of which has been updated and remodernised by the current clients over the last 6 years. So as you walk into the property, you have got a lovely big long hallway ahead of you. Bit of coir matting as well, so come on in, scrub your shoes before you then go on to the actual flooring itself. Now, downstairs, we have got the ever important cloakroom as you come on in. What's quite nice with this room, along with the other wash rooms, is the fact that as you come in, you can see you've got a sensor on the ceiling, so the lights they spring on automatically. Nice sized room, you've got the basin with vanity area beneath, heated towel rail, and obviously the window, and obviously the WC as well. So a nice sized room. And then just continuing on. So we're going to do the tour in a bit of a circular route today. So we're going to be going left straight in towards the sitting room. And I think a really cozy feature that I certainly picked up on straight away was this beautiful gas effect fireplace, and the surround is just gorgeous. So it's a good sized room. Love the fact that we've got the 2 windows, one slightly bigger than the other, and they are on different height proportions as well, so a little bit of character within the property. Just have a look at this fireplace as well, because it really is lovely. Imagine if you've got cats or at Christmas, it's going to be a nice warm feature, certainly letting off the heat today, which is beautiful. But otherwise, within the room, just panning around so that we can get an idea as to what's around. So as I said, nice big space. Chunky sofas as well, with plenty of floor area, and you can see the direction that we've just come through with a single door being open, and we're now going to head towards the glass panelled doors. So with these glass doors, you have 2 doors of which can either both be open or shut. In this case we've got one open, and so on today. So in towards the dining area. So again, what's really lovely about this room is the fact that the furniture itself, it sits quite comfortably. We've got a good sized dining table which can be extended. So currently set for a table of 4, and you've got a sizable sideboard behind as well. So depending on what furniture you're going to be bringing with you, at least you can get an idea of the space around. And you can see by the 2 chairs either side of this sideboard as well that we've had on film that it does comfortably sit a table of 6 as well. And just having a look back towards the sitting room where we've just been in. So the extension of which we're just going to go into now. So it has been left open, but I'm sure if you'd like to put doors, that shouldn't be too much of a task to do so, just to separate it off. And this is an extension that has been added quite recently to the property. So it's a lovely garden room. And I think it's a superb addition to have onto the property. So you do have obviously the 2 reception rooms of which we just walked through, and it's lovely having this 3rd area as well. So we've got the 2 windows to the side, so plenty of light flooding into this space. Beautiful, really big sliding doors, and something which I'm rather fond of is this actual window itself being floor to ceiling. So it's just nice if you're sat down, you've got a little bit of a different angle of a garden, different slice of the greenery around you as well. We'll have a proper look in the garden at the end. But as well, cleverly designed leading off from the garden, you've got harder flooring now. So having been in the sitting room and dining area with quite soft carpets, it's nice to have a hard standing flooring to have. Quite funky radiators on the wall as well. So we're now going to go in towards the kitchen. This is very much a firm favourite of mine within the property. So we have got, as you can see to begin with, plenty of cupboards, plenty of worktops, and a rather impressive design. So certainly for the chef of the house, they'll enjoy getting all the pots and the pans out in this property. The sink is 1.5. And you've got a lovely view looking out into the garden as well. And within the kitchen we have got a fitted dishwasher. You can see the handle now pointing in a different direction to the other doors, And then we've also got space for a low-level fridge and freezer. Further usual white goods will be found in the garage, which we'll see when we're looking in the garden. But a beautiful, beautiful kitchen. You've got two different types of lights in here. So we've currently got the rather show-stopping lights on at the moment above and beneath the counters. We've also got, if you'd wish to have downlighters, we've got those options as well. So actually just going across to the light switches, look, it's a radiator as well, how fab is that? So just having a quick look so you can see what we've got on at the moment. You can switch them off and then always have standard downlighters if you'd prefer. So each to their own. And then very simply, this door here, so you've got the two doors in and out, one glass panelled towards the garden room, and then you've got a solid door which just simply goes in towards the dining area. So just now looking back on the hallway, we've obviously got the door in towards the living room, that lovely fire. And then very simply before we go on upstairs, we have the standard understairs storage, useful for items. And now we're going to go upstairs and have a look. So we are now stood at the top of the stairs on the landing. And we've got a big window as we're coming upstairs, and you can see that there's a turn in the staircase as we meander our way on up. So we're going to be taking each door as we come to it. And what works quite nicely is the fact that the bedrooms do flow in a size order. So first bedroom that we come to is that of bedroom number 3. So a very good sized room in here, and throughout the property there are fitted storage to each room. So in here we've got just a singular door, but you do have quite deep storage within, shelving above with long hang as well. And then just looking back on the room, so you've got quite a chunky wardrobe, room within there for a single bed, maybe even a double if you wanted to squeeze within. Plenty of floor space, but you can get an idea as to what you can fit within this room if required. Going then across the landing and looking back where we've just been stood, we come in towards the middle bedroom, so bedroom number 2. So we've got a nice big double bed in here, could easily fit a king size if you so wish. And as mentioned, we do also have fitted storage. So the nice thing is it then frees up the rest of the room to literally become a bed within a room. So you've got your trio doors, long window, so plenty of sunlight flooding into this room, and then just walking around the far side so that way you can see. The bed in this room is actually quite high, so it's just good to see from a visionary perspective with a lower level bed as well what you can fit, but certainly big enough for a double and a king. And then finally, in terms of bedrooms, into your master. So here we have got a king size bedroom, big window overlooking the garden. And here we have got 4 wardrobe doors, the storage, plenty of floor space, which I personally find very important when it comes to bedrooms. You don't want to be sardined tinned into a room. And then looking back where the client currently has a dressing area, and you can always put a chest of drawers if need be. Now we do also have a door which goes in towards your ensuite. And so as we go on in, just like with the downstairs cloakroom, we also have a sensor as well. And we've also got in here the shower, so a nice square shower, rather cool basin with obviously vanity area, cupboards. I quite like the fact that just utilising all space around you, you've also got a cupboard just squeezed in here for a bit more storage. And you might have noticed that the countertops are the same throughout in the wash areas. You've got your window and then also the towel rail as well. And then just looping back round, we come towards the family bathroom. So again, the lights ping on as you go with the sensor. And then in this room, we've got a lovely shaped bath. We do also have a shower attachment as well. And you've got the ledge for vanity items, hidden vanity cupboard, basin WC, and then we've also got the window as well. So nice and bright within. And then finally on the landing, we have got the airing cupboard tucked in here. So outside now, we have just come from the garden room. So a little bit of a step down onto this patio. Lovely paving slabs which meander around to the side of a house where we can find a nice discreet shed and quite a wide area for storage as well. And I quite like the fact that the clients have continued to plant their shrubs going down the side just to continue forward with the greenery and the colour within the garden. And the patio also then goes round towards the greenhouse, tucked into the far corner. So just panning across the lawn, as I said, plenty of colour this time of the year. And we're going to walk down. So as we get to the corner of where the garden room is, there is a very slight step down, very, very slight. You see around here the water tap leading off from the kitchen, and the kitchen's also got the water softener in there as well. But anyway, just continuing round. So at the back of the property, we have got the garage door here, which we'll have a look at in a second, and then otherwise the further side and gated access. So just looking from this corner now, back across the lawns. So you've got a big grass area, plenty of nice borders as well, and then just going in towards the garage. So you may recall that when we was in the kitchen I mentioned having the overflow. So here we are, and we have got the connecting wall behind the white goods is going in towards the kitchen, and at present the client, as you can see, has got an overflow freezer, and we've also got the washing machine and tumble dryer. Boiler, which is a Potterton, up on the wall, and then the garage itself, we have got light and power, and we've got the door on the far side, which is up and over. And we've got a bit of workspace here as well, which was actually originally from the main house itself, so cleverly reused the storage in this area. And then just having one last look at the garden, which is beautiful.